Overnight, just blocks away, a fire at a shopping center in North Austin. It happened off of Peyton Road near North Lamar Boulevard. The blaze happened on the outside of the attic. Eyewitnesses reported seeing a person on fire prior to firefighters' arrival. However, that person was never found. The cause of the burn remains under investigation.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Masa here, aka El Paso. I just wanted to check in with y'all. I want to start another series, not another series. I want to start a series, basically just talking about like what I went through or whatever like that. Whenever I was locked up, I got a lot of stuff written down or whatever like that. Basically, just everything that I was going through. Some of it I want to read off of or whatever like that, so you can just see or feel how, you know, what was going on in the moment or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, as you can see, like I was writing on the med lines and sick call forms or whatever kind of paper I could get my hands on, because I really didn't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? And as you can see right now, you know what I'm saying, they got me. You know, I'm still on that monitor. I just got that put on for real though. But like, shit was crazy. So long story short, like my charges, I was charged with act with a deadly weapon resulting in serious bodily injury. That is a second-degree felony, deadly conduct, destruction of property of $250,000, attempted murder, felony arson. Shit was crazy, man. It was just like, as time was going on, they were just like ramping up the charges, ramping up or whatever like that. I was here in Austin, so basically they took me downtown or whatever like that. But let me start from the beginning. So long story short, is this dude, he's like 23 or whatever like that. He on my affidavit. I can't put his name out there like that, but little buddy, he ran up on me or whatever. So, you know, he's 23, I'm 34. This nigga got a machete or whatever like that. He tried to rub my pockets, whatever. He ended up cut me up pretty good or whatever like that, stabbing me in my thigh, cut me on my arms, on my hands. I'll show y'all somewhere down the road. Y'all can see my little battle scars, but right now I just want to tell y'all what was going on. But yeah, that nigga was like for real trying to take me off the map. So it's just like, I defended myself with the only thing I had, you know what I'm saying? I was using my hands, and when that wasn't enough, I used gasoline, you know what I'm saying? Max told me all the way out, blew him straight up, blew us both up really, on some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Firefighters came to the scene. It was like a lieutenant there or whatever like that. I stuck around. This dude, he's homeless at a time. I'm homeless at a time. So, you know, I'm working though. I had 3 jobs. So to me, it was just like, I'm not going to give up anything. It was the middle of July because I got locked up on July 8th. And it was just like, it's the middle of summer, so I can't give you anything. You feel what I'm saying though? Because to me, that would be a death sentence. I give you my hard-earned money, and then I still got to go to work tomorrow, and I'm working construction, working in the sun. Hell no, we ain't finna do none of that. For real though, and it's just like, that shit was crazy, man. The firefighter lieutenant there on the scene, he's the one who basically read me my Miranda rights, and I waived those so I could just tell him what happened, because off the muscle, they were talking about like attempted murder plus everything else. But the fact that I stayed, you know what I'm saying, that kind of helped my case or whatever like that, you know what I'm saying? Because when they had first pulled up, I'm on the hood of my car, I'm smoking a cigarette. It was me and my cat. I was really just watching everything burn, for real, for shit show. You know what I'm saying? It was just, he pulled his gun on me, did all that, walked backwards, you know, quack like a duck, all that bullshit. And I was just like, you know, shit, if I was going to go somewhere, I'd have went somewhere, you know what I'm saying? I got a car. Like, if I was going to run, I had plenty of time. The cops didn't show up till like, I'll say about 2 hours later, basically, because they handled everything there, and then he wanted to talk to me and shit like that. When the cops get there, same deal. They pulling out guns, doing all this extra shit that didn't really need to be done. At that point in time, I was already chilling, sitting on the curb, because that lieutenant, he already had his gun on me. He eventually put it up, and he just saw that, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm not going nowhere. Where am I going to run to? You feel me? It was like, niggas was already snitching on me out there, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I might as well just go ahead and stay, because if I run, then it's going to make it worse. I'll make your job easy, you feel me? It's just like, there was really no point. So, they took me downtown or whatever like that, booked me, got all my information and everything like that. They had ended up taking me to Del Valley shortly after. I'll say like we stayed there for like a couple weeks or whatever. But downtown Austin, that shit was trash, bro. That shit was a dungeon for real, for shit show. Roaches, rats, all that shit. The food that you get there, you can't save because you're not staying there. They're gonna take you to Del Valley, whatever, like that. For anybody that's in Austin, whatever. Got there, I was in pod F. I was in cell 135. I was on the upper tier, and then during COVID, they were doing, upper tier comes out for an hour, then bottom tier comes out, and that was just basically how they did rec. Everybody in there, murderers, killers, violent crimes, stuff like that. That dude that shot that guy that was close to the governor, his bond, $2 million. There were some kids that had killed like some ice cream dude, and they didn't really even get no money off that nigga. They were all in there, their bonds like $1 million. So it's just like, it was crazy for real though. Like shit, that was the first time in my life I had ever been locked up for anything really. So it was an eye-opening experience or whatever like that, just getting into the groove. I just treated it like I was when I was in the army, you know what I'm saying? It's the same shit, you know what I'm saying? Just with a few extra rules, you know what I'm saying? Like flushing the toilet when you're peeing, or obviously when you're taking a shit or whatever like that. Talking to your celly, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'll talk to him. Mine, he was a paisa, it was some Spanish cat. He was in there, he had stabbed some dude at a HEB, robbed him, left him for dead type shit, went off, got high with it. They ended up catching him later. He had told me whatever like that. His English it's kind of bad. I mean, I'm from El Paso, so you already know, like, I speak a little bit of Spanish, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, it helped get us, you know what I'm saying, to where we could talk or whatever like that, speak that Spanglish, but outside of that, you know what I'm saying, it was a pretty fucked up situation. Out the gate, I was facing 60 years, you feel me, like 60, you know what I'm saying, because the attempted murder, that's 2 to 20, the act with a deadly serious bodily injury, 2 to 20, you know what I'm saying, actually over 60 really, but I'm just saying what they were charging me with. So it was really the rest of my life, that's what they was telling me. And that was with the first magistrate. I had went to court to see the magistrate a week after I was there, and then they were like, well, you'll get to talk to your attorney, your lawyer within 48 hours. That nigga didn't come get with me until like a week later. For shit show, but it was just like, that shit was pretty crazy, you know what I'm saying? A lot of shit did go down while I was in there. I'm gonna see if I can't talk to my lawyer so I can get that camera footage of my fight, or on top of that, also, I'm gonna leave a link for the, because I made the news, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave a link down there, whatever like that. They didn't even get the whole story or whatever. They was just like, oh, it was two guys fighting. And I had told them I was trying to scare Lil Buddy, but on some real shit, I was trying to max Lil Buddy out because he didn't give a fuck about my life. I didn't give a fuck about his, you know what I'm saying? Had to do what I had to do. End result, they ended up telling me a little bit down the road that he needed 13 surgeries or whatever like that, 3 facial reconstructive surgeries, and then 10 skin graft surgeries on his body because, like I said, I maxed him out. He looks like beef jerky now. Name, no pussy ever, basically. Broke his ankle, all kinds of shit, you know what I'm saying? I was pretty fucked up, too, after the fact. And after everything blew up, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was set on fire, too, but shit, I stopped, dropped, and rolled for shit show, for real, you know what I'm saying? You only got one life to live. I don't know what he was thinking. But he was high on that weed, you know, but not on that weed, but on that synthetic weed, that K2. So he was out of his mind. I'd ended up moving his vehicle or whatever like that, so it didn't get blown up, put his keys on the hood or whatever like that. He ended up taking off and coming back later or whatever like that, so they didn't really see him or even get to get his side. But eyewitnesses, they was ready to tell everything, wasn't even there for it. They just saw me winning. That's all they saw. You know what I'm saying? And real shit, statistically speaking, I should got poked up. I should have been dead. For real, though. So it's just like, it didn't click in anyone's head that, you know what I'm saying, that I was attacked, because they just saw me whooping homeboy's ass, and then they saw me when I came with that gas and blew literally the whole plaza up, basically. So, for real, man, that shit was crazy, man. Like, I'm relieved now that I'm out. I still got to go to court or whatever like that. I'm going to veterans court because, you know, I was in the military, because the city of Austin was basically like prison. Prison. They weren't trying to give me no chance or nothing like that. But that footage is what saved me, because if it had just been up to the eyewitness statements and just based off of the damage alone, I wouldn't even be out here. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even going to see nothing again, to do anything again. I was gonna be locked up forever. So I'm gonna start this series or whatever like that and just go through, you know, everything I have written down. I got a whole folder. I got like 50 pages, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just like, I just want to talk about my day to day, from booking on down, what to expect and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it'll put some light into the situation or everything like that, of how everything was going on during COVID, or if anybody out there, if any of y'all are going through some legal issues, troubles, or you might be facing jail time or anything like that, and just basically just tell my experience of it. And while I'm still going through it, because I'm still facing that time, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, if I fuck up on this probation, that's it. It's a wrap for you, boy. You feel me? So I would appreciate it if y'all could hit that like and subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to keep up on this daily, at least drop a couple videos a week. If anything, I'm still gonna be on my music or whatever like that. Any love would be appreciated. And you already know it's that sun, moon, set at your neck. You feel me?